Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. Pisces, let's do your summertime reading. I'm not sure what's going on with you. Let me tell you what's been coming through when I tapped into your energy. First of all, the word carnival. It's like, are you going to a carnival or a festival? And my belly is rumbling, okay? I don't know, it feels a bit upset. And then I was taken to the Carnival cruise liners. Are you going on a cruise? Have you booked the cruise yet? Or are you about to book the cruise? Have you gone with Carnival? Because my belly's rumbling like seasick, and I'm taken to like the poop ship. So for me, Carnival cruise liners were party boats. So I've always felt drawn to avoid the party boats. And when I went on a cruise, I chose celebrity. And that's what's coming through. Rather than choosing the Carnival, choose to be a celebrity. But if you find yourself on the Carnival ship, on the poop ship, lollipop, listen to the belly. You might have to pretend that you're a celebrity. I'm not sure what to say. That's where it took me to. Okay. You're a celebrity all the way. What's with the belly? What's coming through is like the red bag. It's like just swallow your pride and poo in the red bag. For God's sake. Just have a poo in the red bag. Okay, right. What's that all about? Okay. Have you got the travel bug? Because I've got the love bug here. The travel bug. There's this energy of staying away from the party scene. Being more on the mature scene. Okay, right. Pisces. Let's have a look at the Tarot Grand Lux. Now, I only have these cards because I can't seem to find the Rider-Waite Tarot, the traditional cards. Can you hear my belly? Look, we're going to settle it, alright? Maybe don't do a cruise, okay? Maybe the documentary has kind of put fear into you. I don't know. Right. So, we have the Tarot Grand Lux, and it took me to like celebrity. Royalty. Right. Let's have a look, Pisces. Right. The card of celebration. Why are we saying right a lot? You know what this takes me to? When I felt your energy come out in Aquarius's reading with the Page of Cups, and the thumbnail that I used for that summertime reading for Aquarius was Sleeping Beauty, and the image had the 3 fairy godmothers on there, and here they are in your reading. Now, a song comes through early this morning for you, and it was Beyonce, Drunk in Love. Baby, alright, alright. Should we read this card? I feel drawn to read this card, so let's have a look in the book. My belly wants something to settle it. Okay. The 3 of Cups. This card represents a joyous gathering, a special occasion, a party with friends, family, neighbours, community. Let's clink those glasses, make a toast and celebrate. So there is this kind of celebration energy, festival, carnival. You take what you want to from it. Okay, so the energy of you make your own experience. I have the law of attraction cards here. If you're drawn to look at the top card, I understand the rules of the game of life. My every relationship can now feel better. Let's have a read of this card. Let's have a look at the image first. Card number 58. My every relationship can now feel better. Chickens. By intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things you agree upon. That is the resolution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you do not like, by the law of attraction, you solicit more of what you do not want. She's just poo in the red bag. Interesting. So I've said about focusing on being a celebrity, even if you are surrounded by a group of fools. It's about having fun without folly. Messages from heaven I seem to have in my hand, so drunk in love. The energy of like feeling so like high, happy, joyous that you find yourself like being naive is coming through and tempted by, I'm not going to say the wrong crowd, it's a misaligned crowd, a misaligned crowd for your energy. We are proud of you and aware of your achievements. Card number 38. What's coming through is, it's like, let's celebrate before it's too late. The energy of, feels more like a stag do. What's a bachelor's party? A bachelor's party. Do you find yourself on the love boat? Let's read this message, 38. I just opened up the dream visit, so maybe, like, this could be a vision that you've had. I could be sharing a vision. Even though your loved ones are no longer in physical bodies, don't think for 1 minute that they no longer care about you. They do. They love to pop in during important times in your life, like birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, and the introduction of a new family member. They are also aware of days when you achieve your goals and are proud of you in the same way they would have been had they still been on this side of life. They say, we love to still be part of your life. Congratulations, we applaud your special day. I'm taken really to a story that a young gentleman told me once. response about how he had decided after long deliberation and after telling another female how he felt about she was a special person in his life, and he had decided that he was doing it. He was very excited. He had expressed his emotions out loud, and now he was going to go and tell the special person. And he took a train. He got off the train, and instead of going to the special person, he went to a party and got drunk, and never told the special person what he had, what his intention was, but didn't go through with it. So just interesting that that is 11:11 on the counter. It's a story that comes through. Like, so happy, but before, like, going and telling her, went and, chose otherwise. And I'm not sure what happened there, because nothing ended up happening. We've gone to the angels and ancestors now. The wise one. Grow within your current situation. It really does take me to this, well, a godmother. A godmother is selected to guide your children. They are God's mother for your child, the one that you select. Okay, this is interesting. Taken to a selection pack now. A curly whirly. And a finger of fudge. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. Okay. The message, Pisces, knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess, because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. So there is this immature energy coming through, partying. It says the younger generation is often lacking commitment and reliability. Okay. This energy of you holding your station as a wise one rather than an immature one. Let's go to the Rumi Oracle. An invitation into the heart of the divine. It's like I can hear you, like listening to what I'm thinking. Should I tell you what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about taking this guidance for myself. Because for the past 2 Saturdays, I've been socialising with the same crowd. And they drink alcohol as part of the socialising. And I've been asked to a party this Saturday. And I've accepted the invitation, but I'm going to decline the invitation today. And just tell the truth. Just say that I'm just not feeling it. It's like 3 weeks on the trot. And even though I've said, yeah, I'm up for a house party, I'm feeling that I'm not that excited about it. So I will decline the invitation and just say, I'm sorry, I'm going to decline Saturday. That's it. From nothing to everything. Card number 16. So thank you for that, Pisces. Because I'm in an ahhing. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties, gone are fixed identities and definite opinions? Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel, something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not. Your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine brighter and will shine even brighter for it. There is a greater story to be impressed upon you. Well, it says, there is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich, they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you, with a starring role and all the best supporting cast. You shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion, and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigours? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigours at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given to our life experiences over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognise the great divine source asking this of us, asking this of us. And so we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead. Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations. Yet in the light of comparison, not sure what's going on with can we just slow down a bit? What's going on with the words? Girls on film. Girls on film. Why are we singing that? Dim, dim, dim. Dim, dim, dim. Okay. Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations, yet in the light of comparison with the divine tale for our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with the realisation there is so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling that life is such pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs. And that will be grace. Real, rich, dripping with goodness and substance, grace. This is a sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to opening doors rather than closing ones. The divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and plan. Once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realisation that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even with our wildest imaginations. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You are being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. It is the divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it is because reality is knocking at our door. More often than not, with the delivery of what we have been fantasising about, but in the best way for us. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief. But all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart, and the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. Okay, I feel drawn to finish your reading with this sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands in prayer and bow your head. Say aloud, I choose to trust in the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessings of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of my being unfolding with innate intelligence and wisdom. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies and fears that have held me back from living my heart's desires fully. I now choose unconditional trust in the loving genius of life to lead me into my fulfilled destiny now. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. I have finished this rather bizarre reading. And I will talk to you soon. Happy summertime. Have fun without folly. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.